there definitely is two feminine energies up here, and both of them in particular had kind of really tragic passings. The circumstances surrounding both of their deaths, both were essentially the results of which were both from reactions with men, or situations with men, and their death was a result of the relationships. One definitely feels like there was something over money. The other feels like disease. But there's also a lot of physical stuff there too. Like I feel like I'm being slapped or beaten. Was there ever a balcony off of this area, or like a deck or something? Was there like a place where you could step out, or were the windows bigger? Because like this feels like
Windows were bigger.
windows. Okay.
There was on the building, but not on this side,
Okay.
over here.
Okay.
This whole thing was a balcony.
Okay, because I kept getting the balcony and the one feminine energy in particular that's really, really strong over here. She kind of goes throughout this entire level, and I kept seeing her going out onto some sort of balcony. But when I looked out there, that didn't feel right. It just kind of felt like that window maybe wasn't there previously. It was something bigger because her profile seemed to fit like almost the entire window.
Oh my God.
Could it have been an old sign?
No. No. Yeah, I don't try to stretch it. I definitely see like,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just trying to think what I know was there back.
Okay. Yeah, also the two women that I'm picking up on, they, in terms of the timing that they were both here, it was definitely spread out over a long period of time. The one feels like she's kind of crossed a while ago. The other one, I'd say, probably within the last, like 50 years.
Jesus. God.
So. Alright, I'll check out the pump. Okay. Energy in your bathroom is kind of heavy. Different parts in there. I definitely felt like my heart was racing. I couldn't breathe. I was having like some neck stuff. And I have some really weird, I'm drawing a lot of specific energy from the ceiling and like these specific pieces right here. And most of the energy actually comes up through here. I would try to keep this area as open as possible. Do you ever feel like if you're in the shower here, like someone's watching you? Okay. Yeah. Well, because there is.
I was actually touched. I thought my ponytail would fall out of my hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're going to take it out and go and get in the shower.
Yeah.
And I looked on the sink and it was sitting right there, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is the older feminine energy that's here, and she's been here for a long time. She has a lot of ownership for this specific area. None of it is negative by any means. She does have a better relationship with women than she does with men, but that has to do with how she lived her life and her passing. So, no harm. It's more like, hey sister, you know what I mean? It's like, she's cool. She's cool with the women.
I was going to say, why would they touch her hair? I mean, just
attention, just to say, hey.
Give you a little reminder.
Right, give you a little reminder, and also that, she claims a lot of ownership of this area. She was here for a long time. She was here, it feels like 20, 30 years in total that she was here when she was physically alive. In and out, in and out, in and out. But this is kind of like her main, it almost feels like her home, like her main area of residence. So, she claims a lot of ownership of the space. So essentially what she's saying is, my space, but it's okay. That's pretty much it. Nothing negative at all. Her relationship with men is kind of based on who she was during her lifetime, so it's not like she dislikes men. She just would rather, there's more of a camaraderie with women, like sisterhood type thing. So if you ever hear anything, see anything, feel anything, it's just hey, I'm here. Okay? My space. That's it. That's it.
Is it better for them to ignore it or just acknowledge it, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter. You could do either. I mean, I would acknowledge it, but like, you know, this is what I do. So, but I would acknowledge it and just be like, hey, gotcha. You know what I mean? Thank you. Okay. I always tell people when they're dealing with occurrences that are in their home that aren't negative, and you know they don't want to get rid of it, they're okay kind of coexisting with it. It's just, I always say, just say thank you. What's the harm in saying thank you? You're essentially showing them that you're being respectful of their space, and you're also being responsible for their energy in your space as well. So thank you. Okay, moving on. Just gonna throw this out there because it just kind of played out for me. Was someone pushed from a window from this floor?
The stories go not, we don't know how, but someone was either hung or
Okay.
by suicide or murder.
Okay. No, those are two separate things. The hanging stuff, yeah, I definitely got that when I was in the bathroom. No, this feels very physical, almost like two men were fighting.
Oh, hold on, yeah.
Does
Okay.
it have to be here?
No, not necessarily. I'm kind of going throughout.
Okay, could we put that one on a burner?
Sure, yeah,
And-
totally.
And I could definitely bring that up to you.
Okay.
'Cause
Well,
I
she's
have-
feeling it.
Oh,
No, that's okay. That's okay. We can put it.
There was supposed to be like a tussle between two
Civil
guys
War
back in
guys.
Civil War. And
Okay.
the Civil War guy died
Okay.
within the building,
really close too.
really close to you.
Okay.
Is that the same thing or no?
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's funny. Okay, because I'm getting two different things here. So first thing is I see, do people play cards here, like card games, things like that, most likely?
Over the
Okay.
years,
Over the years,
Okay,
this used to
because
be.
I'm getting lots of cards being thrown and lots of exchanges of money. So
in that era.
that's definitely some of the energy I'm picking up, and then all of a sudden I see two men fighting, and I see someone kind of being pushed really hard, and windows in the background, and then that's kind of where my mind went. So,
The room where that is, the windows are very low.
oh, okay,
Very low.
okay,
Because the ceilings are so low, which you'll see there's still today that way.
Original ceilings.
okay, cool. Definitely want to check that out then too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you hear any female voices right there? Or not?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Did you hear any female voices? I'm like right around here.
No, actually, most of the energy that I'm getting here is masculine. But if you're still feeling any sort of feminine energy, it's from these two women that are kind of, they're hanging. The first one is the one that has been here for a while. She's mainly throughout this front space. The other one, the one that passed probably within the last like 50 years, she's kind of down through here. Yeah, and I kind of see her walking back and forth too. Were there other steps that were here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you mean steps maybe aside of you, a whole stairwell?
Yeah, well, it just feels like there should have been more steps somewhere, because
Actually, 4 feet away from you, in that wall,
that's
There's
that
an
took you to
entire
the first
stairwell.
floor.
That's no longer
It's not
there.
no more.
okay.
And then the room right on the side of this bathroom, where you've got that really heavy,
Yeah,
there was another
Set of
stairwell,
steps.
which always
yeah.
correct.
Okay, well, it's heavy in there. We try to keep that as open as possible. But yeah, just when I'm feeling this woman's energy and she's kind of walking down here, I just felt like there should have been more stairs. Like, I'm kind of looking around like, where are the rest of the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. What's it called? This is the blue room. Uh, okay. Falling. What's falling? Something's falling. Somebody fall up here? I feel like someone's falling or something.
Did you just say you fell
someone
up here?
hurt themselves?
Someone fell there, nothing there, but there's nothing over there.
Yeah, well, I said something's falling. I don't.
Oh, he just said he heard somebody the other night. I didn't know that.
You just said that and she said that.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
Pretty amazing, ain't she?
there used to be stairs
Oh my
right there.
God.
Yeah, energy in here is still very masculine. Oh, one of the female. Okay, yeah, one of the feminine energies is in here too. But the masculine energy is what's making the noises. See your footsteps in here? Your footsteps like little knocks?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's all, it's masculine.
My phone.
Um,
In the dust. Well, that's cool.
Is it the same masculine mouth?
I don't know. Cause it feels heavier.
Mhm.
The masculine that was out there didn't feel as heavy, but I was picking up on two different masculine energies out there. So the one in particular that was out there was kind of strong. I can kind of describe what he looks like too. He was older. I got the name Joe, but Joe's like, how many people are named Joe? Facial hair, I have a beard, wearing a hat. So I'm not, not really sure the time period, but based on the hat, I'd say 80 years ago, 80 rings out. So, okay, his eyes were really small eyes, like furrowed brow. He's wearing a vest and carrying a gun. And I kept getting chest stuff, so for me that's either one of two things. It's either like heavy smoker, lungs, or heart stuff, like heart attack, heart failure, something with the heart. Yeah, no, this felt heart. Maybe he did smoke, but this definitely felt like chest heart. Okay, his energy was a lot more peaceful than what we have going on here. And here it just feels a lot heavier in terms of like the stuff that this person's carrying with him. He also feels younger. I'm gonna go like late 20s, early 30s. Yeah.
Do you have an initial for that one?
I don't know. I was gonna say S, but I just wrote S, so I don't know.
Last name?
What changed here?
You're good. This was all open,
Okay.
but originally this was a doorway coming into an area that I would not come into.
There was a stairwell here.
This, not, yeah, but this was open.
This led into. the
This led
stairwell.
outside. There's a door to go outside beyond this wall.
And this is where you guys, they would never come here.
I would not enter this part of the building. Right here.
Yeah, it's a little heavy over here. Okay, the energy here, it feels like everything's fast and heavy. So I'm talking like drinking, fast, smoking, fast, women, fast, everything's fast. Like this person never stopped, never, like throwing stuff away. Yeah, their energy just feels really overwhelming, completely fast, and nothing's settled. Like everything is, I want to start pacing. I don't want to go back there.
She don't work there.
Okay.
What's that?
I went to go over to the sink and I was like, no, I don't want to go back there. It's not negative. It just is very heavy. And their energy is so unsettled. Wow, this is a tragic passing too. Okay, so fast. Everything is fast. Okay, we can move on.
Anything you want to ask questions on?
There's 3 different energies in the room. There's feminine and there's 2 male. The 2 male energy it goes whoosh right into there. And then feminine is like right in here and then comes out like right here, but specifically in here. Also, the wall that is right here, was that not there before? Because it feels like it should be more open. Like actually, can I open this door?
Actually, let's go to
Okay.
another area.
Okay.
I mean, we
No,
can.
let her
This
keep going.
is nothing.
Okay.
I know
This is
it
just a
was,
little-
it used to be before.
Okay. So this was connected to,
Yes.
okay, because it feels like this
This-
should have been
This
more
was a
open.
stairwell, and this, she's already,
Yeah, no, this wall is already here.
yeah, but this was a pathway, it actually
That's why
zigzagged
I was wondering.
going into this room.
Okay.
Which is, now this room is on the opposite side of that bathroom where you felt the heavy.
Okay.
That's
All right,
why
that makes sense.
If I take her in here. Oh, hello? Oh, shit. I didn't find out. Is it okay if I come in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
They don't care if I videotape in each one.
What you got in the bag? I'm just curious. Really? Okay. I wanted to stand next to it, which is what I was asking. And I like your salt lamp. That's a good idea. Can I go up here?
Sure.
This is a little heavy in here. Well, first of all, some of the stuff that I was getting down there is like this entire back wall area feels like it's been completely changed. And two masculine energies that kind of went through that hallway and went like whoosh down, they filter into here a little bit, right at that window where I was standing near the air conditioner, and then also come up here. And the woman, her energy kind of filters into here a little bit, just like a little bit. But honestly, the guy that lives here does a really good job of keeping the energy pretty clear. He has it pretty protected. There's something specifically about this room. It feels too small. Did this room have a specific use? Like something really specific? Because,
This room, that wall, did not exist.
okay.
That wall didn't exist.
This is actually cut out of the second portion
Okay.
of the house, which you have to now access all the way around on the other side of that kitchen.
Okay. I keep getting a sense of fire and heat in this area. Okay.
You sure do.
All right.
And that fire, was that an accident or did somebody set that fire?
No, this feels intentional. Yeah, no, this feels completely intentional. When I get fire and I see fireplace, it means it was intentional, right?
What's the last initial you got for the last name?
Well, the first one that came to me was M, but
What?
M. Yeah, people ask me names, I'm like, I'll give you what I get. You know, never know.
Huh? Well, I do.
No, you don't.
I know the name.
You don't know who said it.
Oh.
Because you know who owned it doesn't mean you know who said it.
Yeah, well, I just got the name Max or Maxwell too, so, I mean, that could be anything. There's a lot of energies that are swirling around this entire place, but, because when we were down there, I had to step away from him a little bit, because as soon as I got towards his grandmother, so I was like, what's in this thingy? As soon as I got there, I started getting grandmother stuff, and kind of had to shut that one down a little bit too.
Is there a way I could have you? I think that's an important spot.
What?
No,
What?
that spot.
Oh, that's just the the bathroom. You can.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to go back there. It's hard because the stuff that he has down there is he's doing a really good job of protecting that energy. He has the salt lamp. He has.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it really helps to purify all of the energy in the area, and it protects the
We have one in
energy
our
from
house.
outside influences.
We have one in
as
our
well.
house.
Oh, I have one on my office desk at work. I'm like, keep your nasty stuff away from me.
Actually, when you walk in this room, I felt lighter than I would normally feel coming into this room. I haven't been in it since you moved in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's doing a really good job of keeping everything light, protected. That's kind of the best way I like to describe it. And I don't mean protected from any sort of negativity, but just keeping his energy and the energy of his space protected from any outside energies. Any outside energies, even you, us kind of walking into it, you know, we bring all of our own energy with as well. He's just doing a really good job of keeping it clear. Which is good. It's a good thing. Especially in this room, because there's...
I think it might get better later, trust me.
Okay. Yeah, let's go check out the bathroom. See. Can I ask you a question about your grandma? Did she help to raise you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a daughter? Two daughters? Okay. So, grandmother, it's really hard to be in here and not feel her energy, especially because you kind of have her physical remains here, but also you keep her really close as well. And I can't be in here and not mention her. And she's just coming through specifically for validation. The reason she's mentioning one daughter, this is the older daughter. Okay, so something about you having your older daughter changing something within you, and something opening more. And this is just your grandmother coming through for validation, and that's it. That's it. I don't want to like do a full-on reading for you in front of all these people, but it's very hard to be in here and not mention that to you. Okay. Good. Great. That's it.
Okay.
We can move on. There's a little bit of feminine energy in here, but it's mainly masculine. This used to be your room?
Yeah.
Do you hear loud noises? Bangs, things like that? Bangs, thumps, any sort of loud noise that would almost like it scares you awake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they used to somebody touch you.
Yeah. Somebody would sit on the bottom of my bed, and then my dog would bark at that corner. And she would shake and she'd be
Nice room.
Yeah. Should work right well.
We're moving kids to Conrad.
That's the second hammer. I'm just telling her, get her bearings, this is a weird building. That bathroom, I said,
Yes.
this is the second bathroom.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right,
The energy that is in this room, besides being masculine, he's taking responsibility for his own passing, which generally means some sort of suicide. Usually, well, you know, and I keep getting head stuff too, like there's some sort of head trauma. Regardless, something traumatic. So the energy that he's carrying with him is still really heavy. It's like regretful, it's sorrowful. Anytime that someone takes responsibility for their own passing, they tend to linger in the place that it happened, or a place that they were really comfortable at. And it just is because their attachment is more to this place than anything else that they have, physically while they were here. Nothing harmful, just heavy. Nothing to be fearful of or afraid of, just heavy. I want to say R. Yeah, I know you're talking about your dog, but I'm also picking up like dog energy here too. This is a bigger dog. It's big. It's kind of one of those dogs that look mean, but everyone's like, no, for real, they're nice.
Is it pretty close to you?
Yeah.
About 10 feet?
Yeah, it actually feels like it's following me everywhere I walk within the apartment.
Well, if you go stand in the center of the room for a little bit.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god, I got the name Max too, but that was over there. That's probably just a coincidence.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Upstairs.
I don't know what that was all over there. I was like, I just got a Max. I don't know where that came
I
from.
wasn't trying to be rude by saying that.
No, it's pretty well. I just saw it and I was like, oh, okay, all right.
Upstairs over there, and she said, I just Max.
Yeah. What's on the other side, over that way?
That's another bedroom.
Okay, can we go over there? Okay. You guys get footsteps in here too?
I had this as a bedroom at once, and
This
yes,
is our
there's
first
other
bedroom in
things
here.
Okay. A feminine energy that's in here is older. And I don't mean like time period, I mean her age when she passed. She's older, more mature. I'd say even close to 70s. But she is walking back and forth and back and forth. So footsteps. Also, she likes things to be very clean in their proper places, things like that. So things get moved?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
3 months later, you might find it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she is very particular about where things go, what's placed where. So if things are being moved, just ask her to stop. Just please stop.
Please stop.
That's it. Yep.
Please
Just
stop.
thank you, but it's not needed. We got this. Just please stop. She has like a caretaker personality. She did a lot of food prep, food serving, food cleaning. That's just who she is. So that she carried that over, and that's, you know, like I said, walking back and forth. Is there one more room over here too? Okay, because I keep getting number 3, so I'm going back and forth between 3 rooms. Back and forth, back and forth. Same thing. She just she likes things to be kept in their place. Her energy, it kind of feels like it goes in and out. Like it's here sometimes, but then sometimes you feel it and it's really present, and then other times it's like, yeah, there's really nothing here. It feels in and out. Her connection is more towards her experiences here while she was alive, because she didn't pass here or anything like that.
Would that happen to maybe come from the downstairs? Or that?
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, actually, what I put is that she worked downstairs, but took responsibility for a lot of the place,
Oh.
like a caretaker.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm. Which is why she's very particular about where things are, where things go. You know, things being in their proper places. Okay. You had 2 specific energies in here. One's feminine. It definitely feels very similar to the older woman we felt upstairs. And the other one is masculine. Now, this masculine energy, okay, the way the guy's appearing to me, he's like, he's a big guy. He's big. Like, he's tall and he's rotund. He's like big all around. He kind of feels like he's in charge of something, like he has some sort of authority. He likes things like his specific way. That's the way things are supposed to be. Very judgmental, very structured. Do you ever feel anything like right here in this area? Because his energy is strongest, like pretty much right here where I'm walking back and forth.
My son has seen him on the bed.
Yeah, like I wanted to sit on your bed and I was like, what am I doing? This is weird.
And I have a big black lab that's
Okay.
very protective of me.
Mm-hmm.
And he will jump up in the middle of the night, and he does a stance when he's on protect mode.
Yeah.
And he will sit up and he will dead stare right over my dresser, and my dog's on the bed, like, don't you move.
Yeah.
And he will stay like that.
Yeah. He doesn't, like the whole animal thing, he doesn't have a lot of sensitivity. He's not a sensitive guy. He's like very masculine, very structured, feels very authoritative. Like I feel like he's huge, like 6'2", 6'3", and just like a really big guy. Like, so not only is his personality really masculine and authoritative, but he looks that way too. So he has this kind of like full-blown, like, presence. And for the most part, I mean, he doesn't have any sort of connection to animals in terms of, like, it's not that he does like them or doesn't like them, it's like, there's just no connection there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some people are just not animal people. Yeah, he's one of them. So in terms of your dog going into protective mode, that's just, it's kind of, you have a male dog? Okay, it's like two alpha males kind of claiming their territory.
So he is, that's
Yeah.
how my dog is.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
doesn't even like when he touches me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. And it's like two alphas. It's kind of like a territorial thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So it's not that he's afraid of them. He doesn't care, you know.
Harmful?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, nothing here feels harmful or negative in any way. It's
Are the
just
changes too much for, because this is a drastic change.
right. And I was actually going to mention that once we were done with the walkthrough is anytime a building that has such a it was so like its foundation is it's kind of its core. It has its own identity and energy because of how long it's been here. It attracts that type of spiritual energy and people that were connected to it. So anytime things are shaken up, things are shaken up. You know, you're changing the energy in the place. The energy in the place has to then react to that. So it's not a bad thing. That's what happens. It transitions and it adapts. You just have to adapt to it. But I would say that definitely the reason why you're experiencing so many things that you are is because of all of the structural changes.
And then I just have one more question. The lady that you feel in here that you felt upstairs, is
Yeah.
she related to me?
Well, okay, so anytime I see a rose, and this doesn't make any sense, I always get grandmother on your mother's side. Okay, because as soon as you said that, I was like, grandmother on your mother's side.
My grandmother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
yeah.
she's an aunt, Mary.
Oh, fabulous! Oh, I got it right! That never happens. That and Max, I'm like, yes, we're on a roll today.
I think we got one of the guys right upstairs
Okay.
too. But
Okay.
Their dad passed away. With the S, his last name Michelle.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool, very cool. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. But I was
Yeah.
like, yay, validation. But, yeah, it's so weird. I don't know how my symbols and signs work sometimes, but I've learned that rose, anytime I get a rose,
And she,
Is
I
grandmother on your
love
other side?
red roses.
oh, well, that's awesome
Love
too.
Red roses.
Okay,
always
cool.
love her, yeah.
Perfect. That's great. Okay,
But I
cool.
always feel like she's with me, like protecting me.
Yeah. Mhm.
So,
Yeah, definitely. Okay,
It's
so
just dying 'cause
I don't know how much you know about
a
spirit
lot.
guides. Okay, you know, people, you might hear people, some metaphysical people and psychics and stuff like that, talking about, oh, my guides, my spirit guides, things like that. Everybody has guides, and essentially all it is people that you have known either in this lifetime or in other lifetimes that have passed, they're related to you, or they were in, you know, some sort of relationship with you. They'll stay with you at different times of your lives to be able to guide and help you. Just feel good, feel protected. So, because you're dealing with so much spiritual energy in this place, it's probably why Grandma popped in. Okay? She's like, hey, I'm just gonna be here, move some stuff around, keep myself busy because she has this caretaker feel to her. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Was she food? Prep, cook,
She used
all
to
that
work at
stuff?
the cafeteria at the hospital.
Perfect. Okay. Because I kept seeing her preparing food and like I wrote food prep like 6 times. I'm like, okay, I get it. We prep food. Okay, cool.
So she
Great.
did her whole life.
Awesome. Great. That's really awesome. Well, thank you for that, Michelle. All right. So we're good in here, and then we'll check out her room.
One room, yeah.
Yeah.